Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. Welcome back to more... Hold on one sec. My Discord's bugging? Alright, cool. Welcome back to more Darktide. We're playing more Zealot. It is currently 11 p.m. My power went out around like 6 or something because of the storm. And I thought I was going to be able to get a video out, but my power just came back, so we're going to get a video out. Hee hee hee. We're running the Chain Sword with Rampage and Cleave. And damage when yielding enemies, 2 plus stamina, because the chain swords, all the chain weapons got a bit of an adjustment. So on fleshy monsters, the damage is up front, and on when you use the special, and then on armored enemies, the damage is at the end. So theoretically, we could do quite a bit of damage to bosses and stuff with chain swords. We're just using the regular chain sword, simply because I kind of felt like using it. Do I have any cool cosmetics in that? And I got some cool ones, but this is probably the coolest one. A Mortis Trial, I forgot about, or Mortis Operative, that's a classic. I'll just use Katie as teeth, though. And then we're also running the Flamer, just for fun. So yeah, we have Rampage and Cleave, probably could get some crit or anything like that, but you know, it is what it is. We're using the Mach 13. For the talents, we have Backstabber, Disdain, Blood Redemption, Purge the Unclean, Immolation Grenade, Until Death, Sustained Assault, Punishment. We have Holy Revenant, Against the Odds, Providence, Abolish Blasphemers, Beacon of Purity. We have Fury of the Faithful, Unrelenting Fury, so we get, on a leader specialist kill, we get it back. We also have 2 charges of it, so we're just going to be using it all the dish dodge day. Then we have, over here, we have Punish Impunity. We have Unfaltering, so we can charge our heavy melee attacks without needing to remove the speed. Now, it may not be super useful on this build, because we're going to be using this so much, but I kind of just wanted to run it anyway for when this is ever down. Then we're running Faith's Fortitude. Actually, why am I running Faith's Fortitude? I'm not running Martyrdom. Let's take that off. Why am I running that? That's a bit silly. Is there anything that can just give me crit off the rip? Finesse damage. I don't know if that's really for chain weapons, though. Let's just take... I guess we'll just take the 10 attack speed. Let me swap my curios back to something more useful. Originally, I was going to run Martyrdom, but then I was like, you know what? Nah. And then I didn't, so... I gotta get rid of some of these curios, taking up space. Okie dokie. And back to where we were. We were at Invocation of Death, so we have 100% ability cooldown regen for 3 seconds on melee critical hits. We have Prime Target, 10% damage, and replenish 15% toughness over 5 seconds on elite kill. Blinded by Blood. Bleeding enemies increase their damage taken by 15% for 5 seconds. Melee crits apply bleed and grant 10% critical hits when hitting a bleeding enemy. Now, we could honestly run bleed on the special attack. Might be better than Wrath, to be honest. Then we're running Blazing Piety for Fury, so that we get those crit chance, Infectious Zeal, and Righteous Warrior. Actually, you know what? Before we get into it, I'll swap to the bleed on the special. Just because, funny, I guess. Rebless. Let's do... Instrument Cleave on critical hit. 4% bonus crit Unchained. Ooh. Actually, let's run Shred. It's going to give us more crit and therefore more bleed. 14 bleed snacks. 100% critical chance on your next melee attack after special attack kill. I think we take Rampage, though. It's going to be so useful. Ooh, but I'm thinking about it. I think Rampage will be a little more useful. Alright, that's the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? My phone's doing the thing where the charger won't fully go in. And I cleaned out the charger port. It's not that. I don't know why, just the wire's not fully going into the dang charger port. It's kind of annoying. I mean, eventually I just gotta get a new phone. This one's running a little on the, getting hot when it's being used, and don't like that. Sorry if I'm very low energy right now. I'm very tired. I was in the middle of, like, going to sleep when my power kicked on. Now you may be saying, oh, why don't you just record something in the morning? Well, I gotta get up at like 4. So, Oh, we got to 25 stacks instantly off of, what is this called? Blazing Piety. I almost called it Fury. That would have been, I guess technically not off, because it is called Fury when you activate it. I mean, just any buffs, any changes or buffs to change weapon that make it better is fun, because the chain weapons are genuinely fun. I think the only class that really uses them well is Zealot, because they get some free attack speed built in. Because the attack speed of the chain weapon is pretty slow otherwise. Look at all those crits going. You actually get a decent amount of crits with this weapon too. It helps that you're obviously a Zealot, who just has a higher crit chance innately. It's like a 5% crit chance or something like that. And the Ogre has a 2.5%. I think Zealot has 5%, Ogre has 2.5, Arbides has 2.5, Psyker is 5, and then Veteran has 2.5. Just removing any exterior skills or whatever. I could be wrong about that, but I do know the Zealot and the Ogre are 5 and 2.5 respectively. Monster Hunter Wilds update comes out tomorrow, or I guess today as of uploading. Very excited to see the negative review bombs that are going to come out of that game, because Omega Planetus is going to be too hard. Happened with Elatrion, happened with Fatalis, although I dislike Elatrion greatly. I think it's a bad mechanic in Monster Hunter World. But I love Fatalis. I beat Elatrion like many times. I did go back and like try to beat. I beat him once just to get to Fatalis, and then I went back and I went and was like, okay, well I gotta beat him because Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out, and I don't want to be the guy that didn't beat Elatrion in Monster Hunter Worlds. And I beat him a few times, and I was like, okay, still a stupid ass mechanic. My frame's so low right now. I think I gotta clean out the old PC. Okay, whatever. I think it's just have to clean the old PC. It's probably the only logical. You can open them easily enough, but it will set off an alarm. Hiding or not, we will slay them. Got some flaming going on, and you'll I've always been a big lover of the chain weapons. Even when they sucked. They still kind of do. I'm surprised I didn't kill that Mauler, but I guess I didn't chastise the Wicked before hitting him. I'm sorry, it's called like Fury of the Faithful, right? Yeah. It just back in the day, it used to be called Chastise the Wicked. So, and it's just such a cool name, I like it. It's like a vocal stick for me. Yes, Chastise the Wicked. I think the fleshy thing hit. That was weird. I don't know how my attack hit that game. But yeah, I don't know if it's kind of hard to show it off, but enemies in flak armor, they take the burst damage at the end, and so the enemies not in armor, or flak or carapace, take the damage at the start. Just since they don't have to dig in then. They said it was for, like the realism's not the term, but the fantasy, I guess, of like digging through armor and then just not having to do that with the flesh and immediately like rending up the flesh. Which is like whatever. I think it's cool. Makes like killing monstrosities a little faster because you could dodge out of the special cancel. You can like do a funny special cancel attack and just do turbo burst damage. I'll try to show it off. You can hit something with special and like dodge out of it at the right time. Don't think there's anything else over there. Dog out of nowhere.
I see nothing remarkable.
I will say that is a bit of a what happened to me right there. It happens with Chastise the Wicked and Chain Weapons. I noticed that sometimes it just rips your view out of the way. It very rarely happens. It can be a bit disorientated. I remember back in my, before times of when the Holy Revenant thing, before the tree rework, it could heal you to full. Like if you did enough damage, you could literally heal to full. And if you had it active while you killed an eyeball from the demons on the maps with those things where you have to like pop the zits and kill the demons, it would heal you to full. So people would just like run the flamer, and then when they get, since flamer used to do way more damage than it does now, it still does like an absurd amount of damage, but flamer used to be even crazier. Hit this guy. There we go. That's not an enemy dog, that's in fact our dog. But yeah, Flamer used to do like almost triple the damage it does now. And it used to have like use way less ammo. Like you literally would like just have essentially not like infinite ammo, but it felt damn near close. So people would just like go down to one, they pop out the flamer, just absolutely just fucking murder things, and then get back to basically full HP, if not full HP. There we are. I saw that there's I'll leave it for the chapter. I'm gonna tell it. I saw there was a bit of a Zealot can one-shot any monsters again going around with a funny. It's like, see, they have the increased damage to like backstabbing and stuff, and like all the stealth. Yeah, well, if this person's not gonna take it, I'm not gonna waste it. I think a chaos spawn to spawn. course, he got stank out a little bit. That's rough. Well, hopefully the... Like some brittleness. No, no, no. You won't burn. I kind of wanted that damage to him, but the ogre can have it. Whew. The frames are really choppy on my recording thing. That's unfortunate. I don't know why. But unfortunately, it's a little too late for me to do any re-records or fixes. So we'll just have to... Probably because my computer got shut off without being restarted. It like, obviously the power went out. Not much you can do there, you know? I do have work tomorrow, but it's fine. I'll just get a monster. I'm bringing my own lunch to work. Very exciting. I just gotta find my lunchbox. I'm decided, like, I think I'm gonna do more. That mutant might have actually saved me from getting launched off the platform there. The legs of that Rager unarmored, am I crazy? Do they have fleshy legs? Like Maulers, they don't have carapace. They have carapace armor helmets. They don't have and then it's flak armor on their chest, I believe, unless that's been changed. And I think their chest is flak armor, and then obviously their legs don't have any. I wonder if that's the same for. But then again, that answers the question. Is there limb damage in this game? I assume so. I don't know if there's like a different modifier. I feel like I should know that. But I might also just not remember it because my brain is kind of mush right now. That's okay. Flame down a hallway. I mean, it's what you want to do as a zealot. Just throw flames in a direction. I was wondering why I wasn't going forward, and then that guy got up. Plasma gunners. That's just high intensity danger zone. Bit of a waste of a grenade, probably, but I wanted to just throw it for fun. Kind of felt right. And what didn't end up being a waste, killed a few things. Things are still coming up and coming through. I think my nose is slightly bleeding. Is it? No, it just feels like it is. Cool, I'm going crazy. That was the largest, that was like one of the longest chastise the wickeds I feel like I've had when shooting a gun. Usually I just shoot it and then back up because I just want the crit damage. Yeah, the rain was going crazy. The droplets were like heavy as fuck, yo. I just got a bunch. Oh, I guess it's an elite or specialist anyway. Never mind. I was very confused for a second. Like, did that Poxwalker exploding count as a crit? Because I got a bunch of fucking stamina or energy back on my ability, but no, just because it is in fact an elite or a specialist, so I get refreshed on the kill from the Fury of the Faithful. Or no, redoubled zeal. One of these abilities.
This is the primary search location. Deploy your auspexes and remain alert for data points.
It's late. I can't remember. I'm tired.
Service guard is waiting for your data upload.
I feel like they removed a data scan from this. Didn't it used to be way... I don't remember... Maybe I'm just losing it right now.
More data is required. This location appears promising. Ready your horse fixes and begin your
You
search.
coming, I think.
Do upload your data hall to the servo scout varlets. Life is such a fleeting pleasure.
These will break down defenses!
Varlets, a new search area has been reached.
Alright.
Proceed. Acquire.
From the damn flames. Oh, he got it. Nice.
Interrogation complete. Return to the servo scout.
Stand well clear!
Delicious healing. Stab someone with the speed. Did I do it in that mid station? Let's go show how late I am. I just did it on autopilot. I thought I had it. Also, I don't know if y'all remember it, but back in the day, Chastise the Wicked used to be a targeted ability. So you could tap it and you go a certain distance. But then you used to be able to hold it. Oh, you can still hold it. It's just a little awkward, probably, because it's just a bunch of these little guys. You can hold it and you can target things from way further, and your zealot will like run towards it instead of just kind of in a straight line. See if I can get a good example on it. Obviously, you couldn't run to it there, but it's still a little awkward to use. You gotta hold the damn thing. Yeah. It's just not really worth trying to get the hold off. I thought they had fixed it at some point. Clearly they didn't. It feels awkward as fuck. But yeah, essentially the only benefit about holding it compared to just tapping it is you might go further. But I feel like you can also target things just by pressing it with your crosshair on it. It's like tapping it once and then you just go. Yeah, you can just tap it once. You don't have to hold it. I'm stupid. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm saying there's no benefit to holding it, and there isn't.
Agreed! Too kind. Credit must be down. Damn shotgun out! Reloading!
Alright. Oop, a little bit of a buggy chat box there. I don't know if you saw that. No, my 25 million that I got 100% organically. You know, some people were, a person climbed on me for that a little bit, being like, "Hi, I got mine organically." It's like, yeah, so did I. It looked so clean that it looked fake. I've never gotten anything from Fat Shark in terms of in-game currency beyond stuff on the beta build. But if you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother. But you better brush teeth and have a good one. Bye-bye.